Growing up, I was fortunate to have two father figures in my life, each with contrasting views on money. My real father, whom I call Poor Dad, was highly educated and believed in the traditional path of academic success, followed by a secure job. He often stressed the importance of good grades and a steady paycheck. On the other hand, my best friend's father, whom I refer to as Rich Dad, was a self-made entrepreneur who valued financial education and the pursuit of assets. Rich Dad's perspective on money was a revelation. He believed that financial freedom stemmed from acquiring assets that generated income, rather than simply working for a paycheck. This simple yet profound idea sparked a curiosity in me that would forever change my financial trajectory. While Poor Dad emphasized the importance of job security and saving money, Rich Dad taught me that true wealth came from creating and controlling assets that worked for you, not the other way around. These contrasting viewpoints ignited within me a deep desire to understand the mechanics of money and how to make it work for me. I realized that financial literacy was not a subject taught in traditional schools. It was a skill to be cultivated through experience, mentorship, and a willingness to challenge conventional wisdom. The lessons I learned from both my fathers, though different, played instrumental roles in shaping my financial philosophy and setting me on the path to financial independence. One of the most important lessons I learned from Rich Dad was the fundamental difference between assets and liabilities. This distinction is crucial for anyone seeking to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. In simple terms, assets put money in your pocket, while liabilities take money out. Rich Dad would often say, "An asset is something that puts money in my pocket whether I work or not. A liability is something that takes money out of my pocket." This simple yet profound statement became a guiding principle in my life. I realized that most people, without realizing it, spend their lives accumulating liabilities that they mistakenly believe are assets. For example, a house, while often considered an asset, is technically a liability if it requires ongoing expenses like mortgage payments, property taxes, and maintenance costs. These expenses drain your cash flow instead of generating income. In contrast, assets like rental properties, stocks that pay dividends, or businesses that generate profits, put money back into your pocket even while you sleep. Understanding this key difference is paramount to building wealth. By focusing on acquiring income-generating assets and minimizing liabilities, you create a solid foundation for financial stability and independence. Remember, it's not about how much money you make, but how much money you keep, and how hard that money works for you. The path to financial freedom often requires challenging deeply ingrained beliefs about money. Growing up, I was conditioned to think that a good education, a stable job, and a comfortable retirement were the hallmarks of financial security. However, Rich Dad's teachings revealed the flaws in this traditional mindset. He believed that relying solely on a job for income and placing your financial future in the hands of others was a recipe for mediocrity, not wealth. Rich Dad emphasized the importance of developing an entrepreneurial mindset, even if it meant pursuing unconventional paths. He encouraged me to see opportunities where others saw obstacles and to embrace calculated risks as stepping stones to financial growth. This shift in perspective was crucial in breaking free from the limitations of traditional thinking. Furthermore, Rich Dad stressed the power of financial education. He believed that understanding how money works, mastering financial literacy, and learning to make informed investment decisions were essential skills for anyone seeking to build wealth. He constantly reminded me that the most valuable asset we possess is our minds, and investing in ourselves through continuous learning is the key to unlocking our full financial potential. The journey to financial freedom is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. It's about charting your own course based on your individual goals and aspirations. However, there are fundamental principles that can guide you along the way. Start by shifting your mindset from a consumer to a creator of wealth. Focus on acquiring income-generating assets that align with your risk tolerance and financial goals. Explore opportunities in real estate, stocks, bonds, businesses, or other investment vehicles that resonate with you. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint, and requires patience, discipline, and a long-term perspective. Don't be afraid to seek guidance from mentors, financial advisors, or experts in fields that interest you. Continuously invest in your financial education by reading books, attending seminars, and staying informed about market trends. The more knowledge you acquire, the better equipped you'll be to make informed decisions and navigate the complexities of the financial world. Lastly, don't let fear or the opinions of others hold you back. Embrace calculated risks, be willing to step outside your comfort zone, and never stop learning and growing. Remember, the power to achieve financial freedom lies within your hands. Take control of your financial destiny and create the life of abundance you deserve.